Hey boys, how's it going? King Cogs back here with some NHL 17 franchise mode, GM mode, whatever you want to call it, here with the Winnipeg Jets. And for the first time in I think 3 years, we are going to the playoffs finally. Finally we made it to the playoffs, but we have a tough Chicago Blackhawks. You know they have the experience. They finished, 6 points ahead of us? And our locker room chemistry could be better at 82%, could be up there at 85 or something, but it's not. We failed. Anyway, so we got. Well, let's check out their lines. Thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, so you don't miss any of these episodes. I hope we can come back and I hope we can take this series. I want to win at least one series, but you know what? Are we in the Central Division? In the tough whatever division we're in, you know it's not going to be easy. We have a 92 overall Eichel, 83. Patrick Laine. You guys know these lines. You guys know them very well. I think we could at least win one series with this team, especially the first two line of defense. After that, it's pretty weak. And our goalie, I believe John Gibson, is 89. He can definitely steal some games for us. But here we go. View opponents, and yep, Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, still there in Chicago. Marian Hossa since he left, 88 Panarin. So sniper, two-way sniper. This line could do some damage to us, could do a lot of damage to us. But after that, their second line, their centers and right wings are weak. They only have Artem Amisanov after that, and he's good for the second line. But after that, they don't have any depth. Hjalmarsson, Seabrook, their defense, Duncan Keith is dropping down. But yeah, their defense, you know what? They're much like us. They're much like that. We beat them top two. They beat us here, but then we beat them. Do we beat them here? I think we tied there. So our defense is pretty much the same. Two-way. Oh my goodness. Grinder, power forward, sniper. So Anderson, gotta watch it for him. He might do some playmaker. They have two playmakers, two-way. And who's their goalie? Corey Crawford at 87 overall. He has chance to steal some games, but I don't know. I think we'll be able to get goals on him. So you know what, boys, matching up against Chicago, I think we have a chance to get a big victory here in our first round of the playoffs. The rest of the playoffs seem to have already started. Seems like we're the second day. Detroit Red Wings made it in there. Washington, I think Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay would be a good one. And I think if we win, we'll go up against St. Louis and Minnesota, but we got to deal with Chicago first. So I don't think there's anything we really have to do. Hey, I'm going to leave the player meeting. I don't want to upset the person, so I'll just leave it. But anyways, we're going to do real-time simulation for the playoffs here. Going up here against good to goals against the Chicago Blackhawks. Come on, Winnipeg. We're on the road. Doesn't matter. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise and punch Chicago right in the teeth. Let's go. First period. And it's a 2-1. So Patrick Kane and Heitman. Third line, I believe Heitman is. But Jack Eichel gets one for us. And yep, Patrick Kane. No, he's going to get one. Come on, Winnipeg. They're outshooting us 14-4. We got to step it up. Second period. And we do exactly that. We get 10 shots. Dvorak and Lowry, our second line, coming through with 2 goals. And it's a 3-2 game. They're outshooting us by 10, but John Gibson seems to be playing pretty good. Here we go. Real-time simulation third period. Can we get it done? Can we hold it out? They are out absolutely pelting us in shots. 10 minutes remaining. Come on, Gibson. I know you have it in you. Can we come in clutch? And Dvorak gets the 4th goal, and that should do it. The Winnipeg Jets will take game 1. Nicholas Ellis gets a 5th one. So the Winnipeg Jets take game 1, 5-2. Here are your 3 stars. Lowry with 3 points and Ehlers with 4. So our third line came through that game, and Gibson with a good game as well. So there you go, boys. Our second line coming through, and we take a 1-0 series lead in Chicago. That's what we needed. We needed to take one of them in Chicago. No, it'd be sweet, though, taking both of them Chicago. There we go. There's the rest of the playoffs in case you guys want to see. Just pause and look. Simulate. Let's get right into the second game here. Game number 2. Winnipeg versus Chicago. Goals. Here we go, Winnipeg. Come on, punch him in the mouth right again. Punch him in the mouth. Step on their throats. Here we go. First period. Simulate. Oh, and Jack Eichel gets one already. Anyways, here we go. Oh, and they get one back. Heitman with the second of the series. Third line, I think, is like right winner. And shots are even at 9. Here we go. Second period. Come on, Winnipeg. Oh, so 0-0 tie in the second period. And it's a 1-1 game. They're outshooting us by 3. Here we go, boys. Come on, Winnipeg. We can take 2. We have the chance to take 2 in Chicago to start off the series. That would be huge. That would be huge. 10 minutes remaining. No one's getting any goals. We're on the power play. Can I power play or no I power play? Can't get it. Chicago kills it off. 3 minutes remaining. 2, 1. Anything happens and we're going into overtime for game number 2. Corey Crawford looks to be standing on his head. Gibson having a pretty good game as well. Winnipeg, take it. We know we can take it in Chicago. This would be huge. Power play. Come on, our power play is doing nothing, but Kyle Connor gets one in from the goal line in overtime, and Winnipeg Jets take a 2-0 series lead. Corey Crawford played very well that game, but so did John Gibson. And there we go, boys. That was huge. Let's go to our stats, see who performed that game for us. Anyone with 2 points? No, just a bunch of 1 point. I believe his first name's Kyle. I hope it is anyways. Here we go, and Winnipeg has a 2-0 series lead going back to Winnipeg. This is huge, boys. I'm not even going to touch anything. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to go right into it. Team chemistry went up 1. Here we go. First period. Here we go. Winnipeg, light the lamp. Get the crowd going. Oh, 0-0 tie. They outshot us by 4. Come on, boys. That first goal will be huge. That first goal will be huge here in Winnipeg. You know the stadium's sold out. You know the fans are going. Here we go. And we get 2 Jack Eichel and Ehlers within a minute. Get 2 goals. And we have a 2-0 series. Well, 2-0 lead over the Chicago Blackhawks in Game 3. Here we go, boys. Close it out. John Gibson, you gotta hold them out. You gotta hold them out. 15 minutes remaining. Come on, Gibson. I know you can do it, bud. I know you've done it. You played fantastic so far this series. I know you can. And Dvorak puts the icing on the cake. And Dvorak with another one. And it's a 4-0 game. And the Winnipeg Jets are going to take a 3-0 series lead over the Chicago Blackhawks. Gibson with the shutout. That's what I'm talking about. 3 stars. Gibson has been playing great. Dvorak 2 goals. Eichel got the lamp going here. Well, boys, we have a 3-0 series lead over the Chicago Blackhawks. That is huge. Dvorak, Eichel. So you know what? Other than Eichel at first line, Lane, and I don't think Lane's actually had a goal yet. But you know what? It's waking. It's waking. We have one more game, and did our AHL team make the playoffs? No, we did not. But we have one more game to win, boys. One more game to win, and we are going to second round of the playoffs. Here we go. Come on, Winnipeg. You have home ice. Don't let Chicago even think about coming back in this series. End them off now. First period. And we get one. Connor gets another one, and we are shooting them 13-6. It's looking good, boys. It's looking good. Second period, and Dvorak is lighting the lamp this series. Our second line is coming through, and Gibson, you have the shutout in place. You have a 2-0 lead. Game 4 up 3-0. Finish him off, Gibson. Finish him off. I know you won't let in 2. I know you won't. The way you've played this series. Yup, Patrick Laine. Speaking of him, he gets a goal at 14-14. And Gibson ain't letting anything by him. Gibson ain't letting anything by him. And the Winnipeg Jets are going to round number 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Here we go, boys. And huge victory. The Winnipeg Jets finally make it in second round. Easy sweep of the Chicago Blackhawks. Gibson with another shutout. 2 shutouts in a row. Dvorak with another goal and 2 points again. And Kyle Connor with third star. Let's go. We don't even have to look at the stats. We are playing unfreaking real. And there you go. The only sweep of round number 1 goes for the Winnipeg Jets. I'm not even worried about the scout. And it looks like we are going to be playing the St. Louis Blues in the second round, I believe. Calgary Flames beat out Dallas. Pittsburgh and Tampa in Game 7. Detroit got swept. Washington Capitals choke once again in the playoffs to the Carolina Hurricanes. And Philadelphia and Columbus in Game 7. Here you go. Pittsburgh beats Tampa Bay. Other Game 7s, Anaheim loses and Columbus loses. And there you go. There are the Elite 8 of the NHL playoffs. You got all Canadian. From the Western Conference, 3 of the 4 teams are all Canadian. Look at that, boys. Look at that. From the East, no teams are Canadian. But you got Pittsburgh versus... Well, I'll just go look at it. We'll look at that after. We'll go into player stats. See who really performed. I think, Dvorak, Connor. Yeah, Dvorak leading the team with 7 points, 5 goals, 2 assists. Look at him coming through. That's what I'm talking about. Ehlers had 5 points. Very, very good. Is he our captain? I can't even remember who our captain is. Lowry with 5 points. Eichel with 4. So, yep, our first line. So, our scoring came very much from 3 guys. But after that, you know what? Patan didn't have any. Riley didn't have any. So, Riley kind of played soft. Everyone was a plus, though. Kyle Connor. So, Green, Tanev, Chariot. Lane only had 1 goal that whole playoffs. Dano only had 1 point. Yeah, so third line did not get any points. Pujavi didn't get any goals. He got 1 assist, though. Morrissey didn't get any points. And Lemieux didn't get any points. Only Lemieux was the only minus. So our goal scoring came very much from my second line in Eichel. But, you know what? It worked out. So for now, I'm not going to touch anything, boys. We won. And Gibson had under 1 goals against average. Won all 4 games. Only allowed 3 goals against in 4 games. 0.975 save percentage. All-star performance from John Gibson so far. 2 shutouts, but we're going to need it again. We're going to need it again because the St. Louis Blues are going to be a very, very tough team. I don't think we have to look at team stats. They easily dealt with the Minnesota Wild in game number 1, in round number 1. Did they win the President's Trophy, actually? Did they? But both these teams combined together had only lost 1 game in the playoffs. I think they did. Yep, we are going against the President's Trophy team. So you know what? To win the Stanley Cup trophy, you gotta beat the best. And the St. Louis Blues are the best, so we gotta beat them. But that will be next episode, boys. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, so you do not miss this upcoming series. It will be a good one, boys. It will be a good one. So thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one.